Hey everyone, this is Parth Patel from P3 Studio, and this is the third session of VMware ESXi training. In this session, we're going to install ESXi server. So without wasting time, let's get started. So first insert the USB or DVD of ESXi installation disk, and you will get some kind of this menu. It will start booting process in here. And in this screen, you're going to see the exact version of VMware ESXi. Like the first line is saying that VMware ESXi 6.5.0, the build number is 4887370, and I'm using the Intel Core i5 CPU at 3.20 GHz and 4 gigs of memory. So this is the basic information that ESXi has fetched from your system. So this is the dialog box that is asking to install. I'm gonna hit the enter. Now here is the license and agreement. Press F11 to accept and continue. See, this is scanning for my available devices, and it's gonna fetch for hard drive. So this is my local hard drive, 100 gigs of hard disk that I'm using right now. I'm gonna hit enter. Now it is asking me to select the keyboard layout. I'm going with the US default. Here it is asking me the password for a root account. Make sure it is a complex one. Then press enter. Now it's again scanning. Now it's asking for confirmation. If you really want to install the ESXi on this hard disk and the server, press F11 to install. Now it is installing ESXi 6.5.0. So I'm going to pause the video in here and we'll come back when the installation is completed. Now the installation is completed and it is asking me to remove the installation media and reboot the system. So I'm going to do the same. Okay. It's restarting right now. Okay. So we have completed the installation of VMware ESXi 6.5.0. As you can see that it is taking the DHCP IP address. We're going to configure it right now. So it is showing me two options at the bottom. On the left side, it's F2 to customize the system view, and on the right side, it is asking me for F12 to shut down or restart. So what does that mean is, if you want to shut down the server or restart it, press F12. Otherwise, if you want to customize it, press F2. So let's take a look at the customization. What options we get here? So it is asking me for the password we set earlier. Okay, the first option is here, and it is asking for configuration of a password which already we have set up. So we're not going to set it again. Otherwise, if you want to check it out, hit enter and you will be able to set the new password. Okay, but we're not going to do that. Second is configuration of a management network. Here you can specify the IP address. Let's take a look at this thing. So first is the network adapter, second is VLAN. If you have set up the VLAN, you can configure it over here. IPv4 configuration, IPv6 configuration, DNS configuration, and custom DNS suffix. So let's take a look at the IPv4 configuration. When you hit the IPv4 configuration, you get three different options. First one is to disable IPv4, second one is to use dynamic IPv4, and the third one is to set the static IPv4. Usually in production environment, you are not going to use the dynamic IPv4, but rather than that, you are going to set a static IPv4 address. I'm going to set the static IPv4 address right now. So select the static IPv4 address, then go to bottom here, and I'm going to set 43.100. This one is my gateway. I'm going to leave it as it is. You may enter the network address and subnet mask and gateway as per your organization. Hit enter. Now, after changing that, it is not saved yet. You have to save it. When you press escape, it is going to ask you to save it. Press yes. Okay. So now my IP address has been changed. As you can see, that's the 192.168.43.100. Okay. The third option is to restart management network, which means it is going to restart my network interfaces. If I'm facing any problem regarding network, I can do that. Here, the fourth option is for testing the management network. When you enter it here, you can ping the IP addresses or resolve the host names. Okay. Then it is the network restore option. You can restore the network settings if you have predefined or taking the backed up. You can change the keyboard input method, troubleshooting options. So here you are going to have ESXi cell, or you can enable the SSH, which is by default disabled. Okay, we're going to leave it as disabled right now. Then you have system log check options. You can configure syslog. Here's the support option. This one is a real interesting one. If you have the licensed VMware server, you can take the support from here. The website is given here, http://www.vmware.com/support. And last option is to reset the system configuration, which we are not going to do right now. So this was all about for this session. Right now I'm going to end the session. In next session we are going to manage this ESXi server from WebGUI. We're going to create a virtual machine and we are going to take a look at the web interface. How does it looks when you access it remotely? Like this video, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe this channel so you don't miss out any other videos. Thank you for watching.